Star fam, how are we doing? Oh my God. My hair, I love being black because my hair, I literally just pressed it. It's already puffing up. Oh my gosh. I literally just pressed it. Oh my gosh. Black girl magic, child. Black girl magic. It had such a cute curl and everything. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I was hoping to give you a new cut, a new color, a new little something. And child, my ancestors said, not today. Not today. It looked so cute, guys. I promise you. 5 minutes ago, it looked so cute and bouncy. Oh well. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Thank you all for joining me. Oh, Mom, can you close the windows, please? Yes, just in case I get a little loud. Because we have neighbors, newsy neighbors. How are you guys doing? I hope very well. This episode, the second episode, was a lot better because the notes that I have for the first episode of The Real Housewives of Rhode Island was it kind of felt like a filler of, a little intro kind of filler episode. The second episode is really good, and I am excited for episode 3. Not too excited because we know how these ladies lean politically. I'm just going to focus on the entertainment of it all. It's not Palm Beach, but it's pretty damn close. But I'm just going to lean into that until they give me a reason, not a reason, but until it's just like blatantly obvious that Nicole. Because why did you wait for me to get on live to get ice? I didn't. But for right now, the ice machine ain't working. Love you. You done? Yeah. But for now, we're just going to be entertained. So let's get into episode 1 of The Real Housewives of Rhode Island. What's very interesting is I have like people, like I have a certain way that I feel about people, but I feel like the way the show was going to go, where I stand with some women on this show, I'm not going to stand with them by the end of this season. I'm starting to feel like that, but we're only on episode 2, so we're going to just let it rock. We're going to let it rock. But I feel like there's one character on the show that I am just going to be in the same place throughout the season because she's just not problematic, and that's Ashley. Ashley Kennelly from The Bachelor. She's just not problematic. She's just, fun, ditzy, and goofy. And that's the character that she plays on this show. And I'm fine with it. But I feel like I'm going to where I'm at with her in the beginning of the season, I'm going to be the same way at the end of the season. I just don't feel like she's going to be messy. And I don't think that that's why she was hired for this show. I will say, and I said it before, and you guys are just like, oh, well, Jersey is different. I'm not seeing a difference. Like, this is giving Jersey, early seasons of Jersey, though. So that's a good thing. But I'm just like, here's the thing. If we are putting Miami on pause, why are you giving us 2 jerseys? Like, if we're putting Miami on pause, do we really need to put Miami on pause to give us 2 jerseys? I just think it's a little ridiculous because it's like everybody is a Dolores variant. Everybody looks like freaking Dolores. You can't tell these ladies apart. Everybody got the accent. It's just like, this is just Jersey, early seasons. And I will say this, if we have to choose, I would take Rhode Island at this point. They've given me more in 2 episodes than Jersey has given me in, 4 years? I don't think we need Jersey and Rhode Island. That's just my opinion. We'll see if it changes. Rhode Island is going to be interesting. Well, yeah, Rhode Island is interesting, and it's pretty much the same cultural lens. Like, give us housewives from somewhere else. My God, today, America's huge. There's nowhere else we can go. My God, today. Anyway, We said Chicago. They don't want to go to Chicago. I guess because Chicago, I don't know, they're scared of Chicago. I don't know what it is, but I feel like Chicago should be the next step. It makes sense. Film throughout the spring and summer. Do not film during winter. My God, today, y'all will not be able to survive that. But like, we came to Chicago and Rhode Island. Why are they bringing back Jersey? I don't know. If they're scared of Chicago, they're definitely scared of Philly. Anyway, I am going to probably mix up these people. Like I said before, they all look like Dolores. It's a show full of Black Dolores variants. So I'm absolutely going to mix these people up at least until the end of the season. Okay. I'm going to try to figure everybody out, but everybody looks the same. Everybody goes to the same surgeon. But let's get into the characters. The first character that we have, I think she's going to be the grand dame of the show, Liz. Liz is a Rhode Island trap queen who definitely gets high on her own supply. Liz has been high for the past 2 episodes. She is just like, yeah, just in the clouds. But I think that makes her likable for some reason. She seems to me so far to be very likable. She also seems to be the glue of the group. I also feel like she could be the Nene. Like she's the one that brought this cast to Bravo. I feel like that's what's happening because not only is she introducing everybody, she has everybody's bio. So I feel like she is the one that brought these girls to Bravo. I could be wrong, but I think that's who Liz is. She is another Dolores variant. I like her so far. She hasn't given me anything to not like. I don't think anybody on this show had. I really like all the ladies thus far. So this is Dolores, number 2, also known as Liz. So Liz is the first person that we meet. Black Dolores, number 2. She's the first person that we meet. Then we meet Kelsey. Kelsey, stunning Catwoman. She's been a Catwoman for 10 years now that she is 11 years because she met her sugar daddy when she was 19, and he's a very wealthy man who comes from a wealthy family in Rhode Island, and he lives in Rhode Island for half of the year, and then the rest of the year he lives somewhere else with another woman. So this guy is wealthy, and because he's wealthy, Kelsey is willing to endure some things that, she probably would not endure with a man that did not make the amount of money that he makes. But now that she's turning 30, she's like, listen, I want a better life. Like, she doesn't want anymore. She wants to be married and she wants to have kids, but she knows that this wealthy guy does not want that and that he's not going to give that to her. And when she said that, I was just like, either he already has kids, he's married. Like, see, it's given. He can't give you what you want because he currently has it. That's what it's given. But nobody else in the cast has mentioned it. But I'm just like, you are a pretty young teen. Why wouldn't this man want to give you what you want? He's already giving you money. Why is he opposed to at least giving you an heir? I feel like there's more to the story, but it's early on in the season. But he's older than her. He's wealthier. He's wealthy, and she wants a different life, but she does not want to leave the money or the lifestyle. So she's trying to figure it out, right? Because she lives in this beautiful, huge mansion in Rhode Island that he pays for everything. She does not do anything. She just sits there and looks pretty, and he makes sure that she is well fed, has a personal trainer, has access to his home by herself for 6 months out of the year. He gives her he gives her a little trust fund so she could play with. Like, she's very well taken care of, and she's been very well taken care of for the past decade. But the girl is 30 and she wants something more, but this guy is not going to give it. Now, I feel like if he's not going to give it, if he doesn't want to give that to her, does that mean that he's giving it to the other woman? Because he has another girlfriend, I guess somewhere in Europe or another part of the country. So he spends 6 months with Kelsey and 6 months that she knows of with this other woman. So he has 2 girlfriends. And so that's like the big controversy with Kelsey, that she's a kept woman, and she is a kept woman sharing a wealthy man. We're already starting off good. We're already starting off good. So Liz introduces us to Kelsey. But here's my thing with Kelsey, right? 10 years. You didn't flip that money.
You still waiting for this man.
I just do not understand. Like, you should have several businesses, like Tokyo Tony. Like, you should have flipped this investment.
Yes.
Like, you were just taken care of. Yes, you didn't ask him for money. You didn't ask him to like give you a job or something. That's what a lot of wealthy men do. Like, they'll give you a business just to occupy you so you can stop asking for kids. You just lived in that home and drove his car and didn't get anything out of it. By the time you hit 30, you should be a multimillionaire because you were able to flip his investment. I just don't understand. I'm like, you gave this man 10 years of your life and you got nothing out of it. You gave him some of your best college years, your best coochie years, some of your best coochie years. And you don't have nothing to show for it. Insane. I'm sorry, Kelsey, gorgeous girl, huge bag that you fumbled. Huge, but you should have a skincare line, a makeup line, a drawstring ponytail line. Is that me? Oh, girl, I would have owned the baseball team by now. 10 years? Ciao. Kelsey fumbled the bag. And I don't think she's going to be with this man much longer because he didn't release his image to the show. So if he doesn't want if he doesn't want the show to know who he is, when people start putting two and two together, I don't think that man is going to be around for much longer. So I hope this season you flip this bag. My God, today, my 10 years and you don't have nothing to show for it. At least have an air.
I mean, you don't need no CNN.
That's what it's given. It's given that he goes to be with his wife and his kids on the other side of the country or in Europe or wherever, and then he comes to be with her. This is messy. Then we meet Jo-Ellen. So they were just like, oh, Jo-Ellen, everybody got an issue with Jo-Ellen. Jo-Ellen is the one that I thought they looked like JoJo. And I was just like, is this the bully of the show? The way they were talking about her, I was expecting somebody else. I was expecting for the bully of the show to be Liz. I don't know. Maybe it's the eyes. I don't know. But I thought that she was going to be the bully of the show. Everybody is saying that it's Jo-Ellen. Everybody got an issue with Jo-Ellen. Everybody's saying that she is so mean and scary. And I'm like, her? White women be having the weirdest bullies. Y'all bullies be so frail. I said, this is the one that everybody is afraid of? Little Jo-Ellen? Like right now, I like Jo-Ellen. Like she seems really fun, really cool. I don't get this. I don't get how everybody is shook by this woman. Maybe we'll find out later in the season, but right now, I'm just like, little Jo-Ellen is the one that everybody's afraid of. I don't get it, child. I do not get it. But I will say I'm on her side. So Jo-Ellen and Rosie got beef. This is the first person in the group that Jo-Ellen got beef with. We're going to meet more people. But she has beef with who the hell was this? I thought I had Rosie, Kelsey, Liz, Dolores, Ashley. Wait a minute. Do I not have this person? I don't have Rosie. Child, let me see if I have Rosie's picture. I thought I got everybody. I don't have Rosie's picture. Oops, sorry, Rosie. Anyway, I want to talk about Rosie and then I'm going to break up our pick. So Jo-Ellen and Rosie got beef. Rosie is a news anchor. Rosie, I don't know if you're going to be a news anchor for much longer. I hope that you are ready to leave that position because this show is going to be very messy. And those news shows are very cookie cutter, especially now that we are all owned by, all our media is owned by white nationalists. I don't know if you being on this messy show is going to work for you in your career. So I hope you are ready to leave that position because oh yes, this is the one. No, Jo-Ellen isn't the one that looks like JoJo. Rosie is the one that looks like JoJo. That's who looks like JoJo. And guys, I'm talking about, can somebody explain to me why my name is trying to be living like a celebrity, doing what they see on MTV. Life is cool, but I'm looking for more. Simple, I was put a high piece for. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't ask for much, baby. Having you was enough. We ain't got to. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, Rula Liz. Yeah, I cannot have Rosie. All right, I'm gonna pull up a janky pic of her right now. But y'all know later on I'll get a good one of Miss Rosie. But she's the one that looks like JoJo. Oh my gosh, Rosie, you're gonna be so mad that I confused you with Jo-Ellen. I'm sorry, y'all look like, my God, today. But you know what's so funny? It's so funny to see what the beauty standards are in different areas because everybody here is brunette. Everybody on the show is a brunette. So that is like the beauty standards. Blondes would not be able to survive out there. But if this is LA or Orange County, everybody will be blonde. But the beauty standard here is a brunette. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Oh my gosh, StreamYard. Let me bring this girl's picture up for now, please. Ciao. Anyway, Rosie and Jo-Ellen have beef, and Jo-Ellen does not like Rosie because Jo-Ellen feels like Rosie is always talking mess. And I gotta be honest, basically she describes her as somebody throws the rocks and hides their hands. Gotta be honest with you, Rosie, Jo-Ellen got a point. Because as soon as y'all sit down, so Jo-Ellen came to an event that Rosie put on. As soon as they sit down, Rosie starts talking about Jo-Ellen's friend. Jo-Ellen's friend is Kelsey. Kelsey is not there. So the girls are just catching up, and Rosie throws out his ass about Kelsey. Now, Jo-Ellen gave a bit too much information. That's what you should have done. You don't give information to your best friend's hater, no matter what it is. Anyway, this is Rosie. Jo-Ellen is telling Rosie and the whole group that, Kelsey's just having a little difficult time, but, she's going to be okay. That's why she could not come or whatever. So then Rosie goes, oh, how is she? Because, she in that a polygamous relationship, right? Now, here's the thing. Rosie, you know about Kelsey's situation. And Jo-Ellen clocked that. She clocked that she was being messy. She was like, see, this is why I don't rock for her. Because she's always being messy. And that was messy. You don't like Kelsey. You know that Jo-Ellen and Kelsey are cool. Why are you bringing up Kelsey's situation and calling it something salacious? Which she feels some way about, right? So Jo-Ellen instantly was annoyed by that. And she got Rosie together. And so because she clocked Rosie and got her together about her best friend, Rosie all of a sudden starts crying. And you know what happens? When she pulls out the tears, everybody's like, oh, Rosie, no. Oh, Rosie, no. And Rosie's just like, well, Jo-Ellen's so mean. And Jo-Ellen's just like, I am not mean. I just said like what you said about my friend. But because Rosie's crying, everybody is running after Rosie and making Rosie, feel like she's the victim here.
Rosie is the one at the party.
Rosie is the one who,
Bouquet with the bouquet and champagne.
I believe so. So Rosie now is playing the victim card, right? So Jo-Ellen, because she's not crying, she is the one who all of a sudden starts apologizing. And I'm like, do not apologize to her. You were protecting your friend and she was being messy. And listen, Rosie, I may not agree with Jo-Ellen later in the season, but right now, she clearly clocked you. You are messy. And here's the thing, Rosie, you can't be messy and then cry, right? If you're going to be messy, you're going to have to stand in the mess. You tried to talk about that girl. It didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. So because it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, you did all that crying and you got the sympathy and it worked. But I don't know how long that's going to work for you. So right now, Team Jo-Ellen, right now, I don't know. Because I'm just like, Jo-Ellen got a problem with everybody. So there might be a reason. But for right now, I don't see a problem with Jo-Ellen because she rightfully checked Rosie. That comment from Rosie came out of nowhere. But the reason why it came out of nowhere was because you're thinking about Kelsey. And you're on camera and you want to say something about that girl. But Jo-Ellen had her friends back.
Well, Kelsey is in a polygamy.
Well, she's in a little situation, but Rosie and Kelsey don't like each other. So why are you speaking on her?
Okay, so what is her situation? What's the polygamy? She's with two.
No, she's with that rich guy who also got somebody. So he's with her for 6 months and then he's with his other girl for 6 months. But that's her business.
Yeah.
That's her business. And if Rosie don't like her, why are you speaking on her in front of her really good friend?
Well, people going to talk about you. Yeah, people going to talk.
That's fine. That's fine. But when you get back, why are you doing all that crying?
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't have been crying if you wouldn't have been somebody's business.
Well, people going to be talking about.
If you're going to talk about people, if you're going to be messy, be able to get checked. Why are you crying now and playing the victim?
She can't bring no man to know.
Who?
Kelsey.
Kelsey can do whatever she wants to do. Why not?
Because that man taking care of her.
Oh, girl, wait till episode 2.
Okay. Oh, why?
Wait, we'll get there.
Oh.
We'll get there. We will get there. We also meet at this event Ashley Lincolnelli from The Bachelor. I've always liked Ashley. You know, like I said before, she's fun. She's goofy. She's a little off, but that's good for reality TV. That's really, really good for reality TV. You know who Ashley reminds me of? Shamia. This is white Shamia. I'm telling you, Andy, I'm going to give you this one for free. Put Ashley and Shamia on the next girls trip, and they are either going to be the best of besties, or they're going to be each other's arch nemesis. But I think they might just end up being besties because they are the same person. I'm like, what? Like, what? I'm watching this and I'm like, Ashley reminds me of somebody. Like, what is it? And I was like, oh, this is Shamia. They are the same person. And you know what? I wouldn't mind watching a little something with them. Goofy sisters. That would be entertaining. I would not mind it, but I was like, this is Shamia. My God, today. I will also say, like I said before, I think Ashley is the perfect fit for this show, right? Because she's low stakes. I don't see her getting into anything. She a little off, fun, goofy, very open about her life because she's been living her life on reality TV for the past decade. And she is no drama and bubbly. And that's what this show needs because it seems like everybody else in the cast got a real dark life. So you need a little brightness, a little sunshine. And I think that is her role on the show. And I'm telling you, If I were ever in the trenches and needed to do reality TV, that is the character that I would be. It is the easiest and most profitable character to be. I don't know why people choose to be the bone carrier. I don't know why people choose to come on these shows and try to create drama. Be the fun, light, goofy, neutral friend. It is such an easy check. She's going to make her money. She's going to make more money just by being this. Which is what I wanted Shamia to be. I wanted her to either be this or be the wealthy lady on Atlanta. Just show up in the latest fashions, in your new Bentley, and show us your home. But I feel like this is her character. And I think she would eat that. Maybe it's the Portia dynamic that's ruining that. I don't know. I would probably like to see a season without Portia and just see what we get from Shamia. And that's what she needs to be. I think that's where she will thrive. Because I think that this is who she really is. But I said to say she reminds me so much of Shamia, and I would love to see them on the next girl trip. And here's the thing: when we meet Ashley, we also meet her husband. I believe his name is Jordan. If you don't know the lore between her and her husband, she was in love with him. She met him on Bachelor in Paradise. She was obsessed with him. She cried over him. She wanted him so bad. He did not like her. He was not interested in her. They met up. They ran into each other again at some Bachelor event, and suddenly he liked her. It was like receptive, but she was in something with somebody else. But she really liked him, so she got rid of that person and went after her. Man, they ended up getting married, and now they have 2 children. I was like, oh, she went after it. She went after that boy. He was not interested in her. He thought that she was so weird and goofy and was just not attracted to her. And now that's his wife. Anyway, they own a coffee shop in Rhode Island that actually lets us know is not doing, it's doing well, but it could be doing better. And because it's not doing better, it's really affecting her husband's mental because, he's a provider or whatever. And it's just a little hard on him because he is not able to bring in what Ashley is able to bring in. But Ashley doesn't care because she loves him. But, it's a man, his machismo or whatever, it starts to affect him. And he is very obsessed with making this coffee shop very successful because he wants to be successful in the relationship as well. Even though he is successful, he is not as successful as his wife, and that is eating him. And we have this scene where she goes to meet him at the coffee shop and she wants to talk just about their life. And he is so busy with the coffee shop, and she starts to break down and cry because she's just like, I want our life to be outside of the coffee shop. And I was just like, listen, I feel like, yes, you guys, your lives might be this coffee shop, but it's a business. When you go into a business, this is pretty much it. However, I don't feel like this scene really showed how much the coffee shop is taking over their life, because for me, I'm watching this scene and I'm just like, you show up while this man is working at a really busy time and you're trying to have a conversation with him. I don't think it's because he's obsessed with making the coffee shop successful. I just think you wanted to have this conversation at a really busy time. It just did not make sense. Like, she's trying to have this really deep conversation and he's like making people's orders. He's like, oh, latte, like he's making people's orders and she's like breaking down crying because she's thinking he's not paying attention. I'm like, of course he's not paying attention because he's at work. Actually, and he's like, I really want to pay attention to you, but it's like freaking rush hour for me right now. So I do think that there are some issues, but I just didn't feel like this scene perfectly orchestrated that, because I was like, I'm watching it. I'm just like, girl, let that man work. Like, you're being a nuisance. And having said that, Ashley, I think you're going to be great on this show. I think you're going to be extremely successful on this show. I think you should get off this show, because I would hate for this relationship that you fought so hard for to become a victim of the housewife curse. And I just feel like with you telling a lot of your man's business, I just don't know. I think it's very innocent the way she is relaying information. I'm just like, ugh. don't know if this is going to be good for business or your marriage. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I like those two. And I think because I know them from the back, I kind of have a bit, I'm taking to this a bit more. And because I know so much of their lore, I'm like, I don't know if Bravo is the best place for you, especially a housewife show. I don't know if that's the best place for you to be. I feel like if you two want to be on TV and work together, why don't you get an HGTV show? You know what I mean? Or do a fun reality show about running this business. I don't think a show where it's just messy and people are looking for gossip, and more seasons these people get, these women are going to start hiring private investigators to find out information about each other. There's going to be screaming and cursing and some hair pulling and drink throwing. This show is going to get dark. It's already starting off a little hot and heavy. I don't know if this is going to be meant for. Yeah, I'm back. StreamYard. This is a thing. I'm a custom out because as soon as I upgraded, I started having issues. I'm trying to give y'all better quality and they're ripping me off. I don't like it. Anyway, let's get into episode 12. Let's get into it. So we end the episode with Ashley having a breakdown at her coffee. What do they call them places, Mom?
What?
Restaurants, like a coffee house. What is them places called where people go and get like coffee and like lattes? What are those places? Coffee shops? Cafe or coffee shop, whatever. A coffee shop, cafe, whatever. So the episode ends with her breaking down, and then we open up episode 2, and she is hanging out with Jo-Ellen, and they're just talking about wives and moms or whatever, and she's talking about her husband, and she's let me bring Ashley back up. So still talking about her. She's talking about how ego, like that's what's happening with her husband, ego, and he just wants to be successful. And here's the thing I think that happened. Like many of us, he moved out to LA to be an actor. Got put on a reality TV show, and then reality TV was not receptive with reality TV stars crossing over. So like had he been on something like Love Island today, he would probably be able to get the acting jobs that he really, really wanted, acting or modeling. And got stuck in the reality TV cycle, and then ended up getting married and having children. And when you make those decisions and decide to become head of household, you now have to figure out how you're going to take care of a family. So things like pursuing acting and modeling are put it on the back burner or forgotten because your life path has now changed. So you move back home, you open up a coffee shop, but you're very visible, right? You're somebody that a lot of people know, especially people from your town, know from TV. And I say that as somebody who worked a job, and after I filmed the TV show, after I filmed that TV show, I had to go find a job because the opportunities were not coming in. They were not coming in. And I worked as a receptionist for an insurance. I told you about that insurance job. I actually did like it. And for the first few months of that job, I lied. But everybody saw that freaking episode I was on. Everybody saw the episode, and everybody at the job was like, "Hey, were you on Fresh Off the Boat?" And I was like, "How was you talking about?" I kept on lying until one of my coworkers brought up the episode while I was lying about it, because it's just uncomfortable. There's no way you will not feel a failure. There's no way, because the way, especially Americans make TV feel like when you do TV movies, people think you made it. And it's like, no, there are working class actors, right? There are poor actors, very poor people who you see on TV.
No, they didn't pull it up.
They pulled that episode up and they said, Nicole, you're in the credits. And I was like, oh, I didn't want y'all to treat me differently. I was just so embarrassed, but that's what happened. So you left home, moved to LA to become a star. You get on this very popular reality TV show, but then things fizzle out. And what happens? You move back home, you open up a coffee shop, and it's not doing or as well as you want it to be. And then you have somebody who doesn't really want it as much as you want it, doing well in something that you want to do. So there's a lot going on there, right? There's depression, there's resentment, there's also the fact that he did not mourn that part of his life that he gave up to become a husband and a father and a business owner. So it's just like, I kind of understand what's happening with him, but here's the thing. He needs to go to a psychiatrist and a therapist, and he needs to take a moment to mourn the life that he thought that he was going to have or that he wanted to have. And when you do that, when you mourn that, you can open up to the life that is ahead of you and that is in front of you and appreciate that. That's what's happening. But she is really struggling because she doesn't know how to make him happy. And he's like having these really moody spells, and he's telling her, it's not about you. It's about me. It's about what I'm dealing with. And she's just like, but I'm your wife. I want to help you through this. But when he gets in those spaces, who suffers? Ashley and the children. So she's now like, I am trying to do what I can, but he's telling me I can't help it, nor can I fix it. And it's just like, dude, you're going to have to do something about it, because at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, you are head of household, and you made that decision for yourself, and you made that decision for them. So you got to get it together. You got to put your big boy pants on and get it together. And this is why I was just like, maybe this show isn't the best place for these two to be right now, because this is a very messy show, and you are starting off with telling us that you are having real marital problems. I don't know if that was a smart thing to do. And I will say, when she was talking to Jo-Ellen and telling her about her issues, she starts breaking down crying. I guess the kids could feel her energy, so they start screaming and breaking down crying as well. When I tell you I was immediately overstimulated, I said, my God, today, if this is what the household is like, I understand why the man is a bit depressed. My God, today, everybody is having meltdowns in that house. Y'all need to go to Disney. They need to do something. My God, today. Oh, I hope this relationship does not break up on this freaking show. Oh, Lord.
Well, that's okay if it does. Sometimes relationships have to break up. People get a life to find their happiness. She having to break down, the kids having to break down, he having to break down with the world. Girl.
The whole family had to break down, but we're rooting for them, Mom. No, we were there at the beginning of this relationship. We are rooting for it to go the distance. We are rooting for this to go the distance.
Put it on my prayer list.
Here's the thing. It's also very hard. Nothing I've ever dealt with this, but I know people who have. When you have a partner that's dealing with depression, there's really nothing you could do. Like, you can't fix it. And it seems like that's what he's falling into. And it's weighing on this woman.
Okay, I can't. I'm
It's weighing on her, and it's weighing on how she operates, and it's obviously weighing on the kids because they had a reaction to it.
Okay.
So it's just really, really sad. I will say, when I saw that Ashley was going to be on the show, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I thought she was just going to be, her fun self. I thought that that those two were going to be very, very fun. I did not know that we were going to find out all of this. And I'm just like, girl, I'm sad. Y'all were supposed to be the joy. I hope he gets the help that he needs. And I hope that this is resolved soon. But this is my God today. And again, I don't think Housewives is the place for you to be if y'all deal with all of this. That's just my opinion, child. Do what you're going to do. Do what you are going to do. So we meet Rulala, who I thought was going to be that girl. Rulala, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I don't know why I thought that she was going to be that girl, but I just did. I just thought that she was going to be that girl, and she is not that girl. I will say, episode 2, there's already a lot going on, right? So Kelsey, Liz, and Rulala meet up. Soon as we get there, they start talking about how her husband is cheating on her, got a whole mistress. I was like, oh my goodness, wait till we get the drinks. We just got right into it. So Rula is talking about how she has a problem with Jo-Ellen. Everybody got beef for little Jo-Ellen. She's saying that her issue with Jo-Ellen is the fact that Jo-Ellen saw a picture of her husband posted up with his mistress. Rula is like, I don't think that she really was trying to help me. I think that she was trying to embarrass me. And they're like, why do you think that? And she's like, well, she dropped it in a group chat and didn't send it to me. She eventually sent her the picture because she asked for the picture when she told her. But she got mad at her because she felt like she was just trying to gossip. She probably was. She probably saw that picture on Instagram and was like, girl, took a screenshot, dropped it in the group chat and said, ain't this Rulala husband? That's probably what happened. But my thing is, Rulala, why are you mad at Jo-Ellen and not the man? Because she's still with them. My God, today. So she's trying to go in on Jo-Ellen while defending her husband. And this was like a girl. This is hilarious. Liz was like, it's still going on. It's still happening. Girl, no, it is. You got to come into the light. It's still going on. Wait. But Rula, I was like, no, it's not. He's not cheating on me. She's like, it is. Like, she's trying to cover her face. Like, the camera don't have, like, she don't have several cameras on her. And, like, she's not mic'd up. She was like, oh, but it is. He's still doing it. He's still with her. And Rula is like in denial. And she's like, no, it's not. No. And it's like, yeah, it is. Not Rula. But and I was just like, well, this is embarrassing, right? Because all your friends know, the whole town knows that this man still got this mistress, and you are going outside trying to defend this fool who is not embarrassed about embarrassing you. A mess. But there's a lot going on at this table. You got Rulala in denial about her man cheating on her. You got Kelsey with the being a kept woman in that high castle. It's just a lot going on at this table. So why did Rulala say that? Well, she's still with the dude, and she's trying to defend it.
So what? But she already embarrassed if I'm still with him. He said she knew you.
No, Liz was the one who told. No, because it's her friend, and she's like, this guy is embarrassing you. Don't stay in that relationship.
Okay, but you couldn't call me up on the phone with that one.
Well, listen, that's how they got on the show. They got to tell their business.
Child, listen, you got to tell me that he's still cheating. I know he's cheating.
Anyway.
I've been surveilling out the place.
Anyway, Rula is, her feelings is getting hurt, right? I will say this. Shout out to Kelsey, because Kelsey, before Liz got into Rulala's man cheating on her, Kelsey was like, do you want to talk about this? Protecting her. What a friend. Yeah. So because I guess Liz brought it up, Rula got her little feelings hurt, and she's going to tell Liz, well, if you had children of your own, you will understand where I'm coming from, why I'm trying to work this out. Liz ain't like that because she felt like that was a dig, and it was. And it was a nasty dig. And I hate that women with children do that to women who don't have children, because you're trying to take them down a notch by trying to make them believe that because they haven't given birth to life, that they are not the same kind of woman that you are. You are somehow better. And when she gave her that, Liz's face was like, because that's obviously a conversation she has had with her, right? So she was she was really weird by that. And she was like, oh, so because I haven't given birth to them, but I'm not a mother. I've raised them since they were 3, but that's not important.
Well, she said like 3
She does. And so Rula was like, no, I'm not trying to. I didn't mean it like that. I love you. I apologize. I'll take it back. And Liz was like, yeah, take it back. Take it back. Because it was a dig. It was a dig and it was nasty. And that wasn't right. And Rula, I ain't like that. You going out sad. You're coming in sad and you're going out sad. It's mad embarrassing. But Liz got her right together. And I think, Rula, because of the little comment, it's going to stick with Liz. I think you lost an ally. I think you. So whatever Jo-Ellen got for you, you gonna get it, and Liz is not gonna protect you because that hurt her deep. So anyway, the next event for these ladies is a winery. So they all go to this beautiful winery. You know, Rhode Island looks really beautiful. I've never been there, but I never thought about going to Rhode Island, but it looks really, really beautiful. But they go to this really beautiful winery. Everybody's invited. It's a whole, cast event. They get there. Kelsey pulls Jo-Ellen aside, and she's like, "I gotta let you know something." Oh, a new episode of what? Okay. She's like, "I gotta let you know something," and Jo-Ellen's like, "What? You gotta let me know." And Jo-Ellen looks at her. And she goes, "Rula lies coming." And she's like, yeah, she's going to be here. And Jo-Ellen goes off. She was just like, oh no, I don't want to be anywhere near her. No, I don't feel like that lady. I don't like what she did. And Kelsey was just like, well, here's the thing. She tried to talk about you, but as a friend, I protected you. I did not let her, try to switch the narrative. And Jo-Ellen was just like, well, did you also bring up the fact that she tried to get me fired from my job? And then she lets us on a confessional that Rula got mad at Jo-Ellen for, dropping a pic in the group chat, that she got so mad about it. Her husband called Jo-Ellen's boss and HR to get her fired. It didn't work. Her husband. It didn't work, but they tried to get her fired. And Jo-Ellen was just like, listen, you playing with my money. That means you're playing with my marriage, you play with my kids, because my husband pays the mortgage. I take care of everything else. You're messing with my lifestyle, and I don't play with that, and so I don't play with her. Rula, you going outside? Because why are you mad at Jo-Ellen and not that man? So many L's are being taken here. Anyway, they all go back to the table. Then Rula calls them in full glam, mind you, and she calls Kelsey. She's like, I'm sick. I can't make it. I was in the ER for 2 hours, urgent care for 2 hours. I can't make it. And while she's saying that, Jo-Ellen goes and gets the box that was for Rula. She throws it away, and she's like, thank God she's not coming, because I did not feel like seeing her. Now that Rula is out of the picture, now it's time for the ladies to just talk amongst each other. And Kelsey decides, Miss Messy, she goes, I want to play a game. And as soon as she said that, I said, here we go. It'll be some mess. She was just like, I feel like everybody just talks about each other when we're not around. So instead of everybody talking about each other behind their back, I want to play this game where everybody gets a box and everybody is able, and everybody in that box is going to get a question that everybody wants to know, so that we don't have to talk about each other. Everybody now knows what it is. It's all out in the open. So the first box, we're not going to get into the boxes. They all go around the table and everybody decides to ask, like what is going on in each other's lives. And Kelsey opens up her box and everybody's asking, well, not everybody, Rosie wants to know if she's in a polyamorous relationship. And Kelsey is just like, no, I'm not. She was just like, since everybody wants to know about my situation, I will let you know I am with someone. Who is with someone? I am turning 30. I do not like my situation. I know this man is not going to give me what I want to get out of this relationship. So that's why I'm dating someone. And I'm like, what? Now, wait a minute, Kelsey. I'm like, now, even Rosie was like, okay, everybody talked about me, but this situation is a little weird. So not only is Kelsey a kept woman by a very wealthy man who takes care of her entire life, she only has to date this man for 6 months out of the year. He takes care of her life for the rest of the year. She is a pampered princess for the rest of the year. All she has to do is take care of him for 6 months. And she's also allowed to get a boyfriend. What is this situation called? And how can I get involved in that? My God, today. I said, well, how do you sign up for this? What an amazing setup. I said, you only got dating man for 6 months out of the year. And you get this fabulous life. And you get the pick of the litter about the man you want to be with. That's why they mad, Kelly. That's why they mad. That's why Rosie mad, because Rosie got to go to work. Okay? That is why they are mad. A rich man and a side boo. Work. So then we get a card about Jo-Ellen being a mean girl. And Jo-Ellen's like, I'm not mean. Why is everybody saying that? It's just like, well, Jo-Ellen, you can be mean. I haven't seen it yet. All I've seen Jo-Ellen doing is being a really good friend. And I've seen her defending her name against some BS. So I don't see a problem with Jo-Ellen, but everybody's acting like Jo-Ellen is this mean girl. Even Ashley, who don't get in nothing, which is like, she can be a bit mean. I'm waiting to see it. I haven't seen it yet. I just feel like Jo-Ellen don't take no stuff. And maybe that's what they consider mean, because they allow stuff to happen to them, but Jo-Ellen don't let nothing slide. That's why they got a problem with her. I don't see where she's being mean. Maybe y'all can tell me, but I don't see where Miss Jo-Ellen is mean. Then we get to Liz, and Jo-Ellen, we got Black Dolores, Wulala, Ashley. I'm missing a friend. I got Rosie, but I'm missing somebody. Liz's friend. It's another one. It's the girl. They're all just one. It's another one. She looked just like all of them. She says to Liz, well, there's a rumor going around that, you had an affair with Dino. And I was like, who is Dino? Because we had not talked about Dino this entire season, these 2 episodes. Out of nowhere, this Dino guy comes up and they show his picture. So I'm like, oh, Dino's going to be a problem. If he allowed the show to show his picture, he's going to be on the show and Dino's going to be a problem. And Liz goes, what is her done anything? So I don't understand like what this is, what everybody is saying. And then one of the ladies has a confession on there. It's like, well, Liz's husband, he goes on a fishing trip for like 3 weeks, and they say when the cat's away, the dog will play or something like that. And so basically they're saying that he cheats and she cheats. That's how that relationship works. Liz was really hurt by that, because she was just like, I would never cheat with Dino. She's just like, that's like my little brother. Like, why would anybody think that? She felt really hurt by her friend, but she's just like, you have known me for so long, you even know Dino, why would you even say this? And I'm on Liz's side, right? Until Liz says it's a very complicated, unconventional relationship. What? And she was just like, a lot of people always think that about us because the relationship is just very unconventional. What you mean by unconventional? What's so different? Like, if he's like your little brother, and he's like your little brother, what is so different about that relationship that everybody thinks that you're sleeping with this man? So after all of that, because the show showed a picture of Dino, I said, well, let me look up this man so I can get some tea before we get into it with the show. I find out the tea of teas. Remember Aaron Hernandez?
Yes.
Dino had a baby with Aaron Hernandez's baby mama.
When?
Girl, the kid is like 7. I was like, how did they cross paths?
Wait a minute.
And there's pictures of them booed up all over the internet with the kids.
Are you serious? How old is his child?
His child is like 7. Aaron Hernandez's kid is like almost a teenager.
Okay. Well, listen, you gotta move on.
And remember, she was lying. The baby mama was lying when she got pregnant. She was saying that was Aaron Hernandez's baby, and everybody was he been dead for 2 years. How is that his baby?
Oh, you gotta move on.
I'm like, how did she get with Dino? I'm not going to assume. I'm just assuming that Dino was violent. Just from his look, I should not judge a book by its cover. But I'm just like, oh, she loved a violent non-black man. My God, today. So when I found out that tea, I was like, oh, now I'm really invested. And Andy, I need you to do this for me. Andy, Olivia Cohen, Aaron Hernandez's baby mama need to be on the next season.
Yes, she do.
That's the draw right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the draw. Because I'm like, how? Dino, that was so crazy. I thought it was a lie. Then I started to see their pictures. And I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute. Let me bring this up. Let me bring up this. Wait, what is her name? It did not make any sense. I was just like, wait a minute. So anyway, so Dino, who got a baby with Aaron Hernandez's baby mama, he is the guy that Liz is allegedly having an affair with, but Liz is saying they're not having an affair. They just have an unconventional relationship. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out, child. Let me bring up this picture, child.
But she ain't still with him, the baby mama?
Huh?
Dino, she not still with Dino?
Girl, we don't know. We do not know. But I cannot believe he looks so much older than her.
He probably is.
I cannot believe this. He looks so much older than her. What is going on? Child. You know what? We just go hold. First of all, I got to show you on this picture, and then we're going to read this article. My God, today. So this is Gino and the baby. This is Gino and his baby girl with Shayana. Now I'm trying to find out how was Dino and Shayana in the same. I'm not frozen on my end. So my thing is, where was Dino and Shayana? How did they meet? How did Dino end up with a baby mama named Shayana? What is going on? Listen, I didn't think that the Real Housewives of Rhode Island was going to bring it, but they doing a little something. Because I said, whoa, whoa.
I said that Dino and Aaron used to be teammates.
Teammates? He should be a coach.
Ooh.
Dino's an old man. That's him with the baby. Him and Shayana baby. Wait, am I frozen with?
No, my thing went down. That's my shit.
Oh, okay. So I was like, hold up.
My chart.
I do not have your charger.
Please
go on somewhere. Please go on somewhere. So that's Dino and his baby with Shayana. This is messy. So we about to read this article from Daily Mail because I was like, hold up. How did we get here? How did we get here, Star family? How did we get here? What is going on with you? Mom, you will find your charger if you put it up. That's my charger.
You on live, girl.
Well, you're having a whole meltdown, Ashley. Anyway, oh my God, these ads. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read it. Anyway, boxer who played college football, they're the same age. Oh my God. 39. Hold on.
Yeah, Erin.
Oh my gosh.
Erin has been going for a while.
Boxer who played college football with Aaron Hernandez is revealed as the baby daddy of murderer's former fiance, and marriage could also be on the cards. Aaron Hernandez's ex-fiance is expecting a baby girl in June with a new man. Her love interest has been identified as boxer and bar owner Dino, 39. That is a hard 39. Jamette of Long Island said he met Jenkins a year ago through mutual friends. How y'all got mutual friends? Oh, he met Aaron. He also said Hernandez would be so happy with the news. I think he'd be very glad to know that she was going to have a little sister. Aaron Hernandez's former fiance, baby dad, has been revealed. Sayana Jenkins' love interest has been identified as boxer and bar owner Dino, 39, who played college football with Aaron Hernandez at the University of Florida.
Okay.
The couple are expecting a baby girl in June. Jamette of Long Island, New York, said that he met James a year ago through mutual friends. We just hit it off from the beginning, he said. Look at her. Pregnant with Dino's baby. We got to get her on that show. This is 39. My God, today. I'm going to have my hands full, but I'm happy about it. I'm excited. It's my daughter. She will have 2 sisters. I have another daughter from a previous relationship, and then there's Shayana's daughter with Aaron. It's very exciting. When asked whether Hernandez was an issue at the beginning of their relationship, he said, I didn't care one bit. There are a lot of ugly comments out there. I don't listen to them. I tune them out anyway. He also said Hernandez would be so happy with the news. Aaron had demons. We all know that, he said, but he really was devoted to his daughter. Boy, did he love her. I think he'd be very glad to know that she was going to have a little sister. Jamette's father said he couldn't wait for the baby to come. Shayana is a lovely young lady. She really is a special person. I adore her, Bill revealed. I've watched all of my kids get married. I've married all of them off so far, except Dino. So hopefully that's next. The family said that despite the controversy surrounding Hernandez, who murdered Boston Bandits player Odin Lloyd in 2013, they still empathize with him. That's another era in our life that's completely done and over with, Bill said. But I feel bad for Aaron too. Block. I did some research. His father was a fantastic person. When he died, I think that's when everything went downhill for Aaron. Besides all the injuries to his brain, I mean, he had the worst case of degenerative brain disorder when they autopsied his brain. Hernandez was sentenced. Yeah, are we done with Dino? Look at these ads. My God, today. My God, this is Daily Mail. Get your life together. This is a mess. That has to be brought up on the show. It has to be brought up on the show. Like, it has to be brought up on the show. If she has to be, let her start out as a friend of, so we see how she meshes. If she messes, like, I would never want to put a Black woman in a full white woman group, but I feel like she's used to being the only Black girl in the group. You know what I mean? I feel like no, I just feel like she used to. This is her life. This won't be a jump for her. This is probably her normal friend group anyway. That I want to see. That I want to see. Today, she don't go far. She don't go far, child. That's all I have to say about this show. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into the super chats. Paula Girl, thank you for the super chat. Paula Girl said, hey, Star fam, me again in the bushes, cause bloody deadline. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Thank you so much, Paula Girl, for the super chat. Love you. Thank you. Let's get some of our earlier comments, and then we will work our way down. Hey, Chunny. Thank you for being here. Hey, Pepe. Pepe said, hey, Nikki, hey, Star fam. I just binged both episodes for this review. Thank you. KG said, hey, fam. Hey, Nikki. I'm afraid we have a hit on our hands with these clam ladies, and I did not think we had anything. When they hit me with that Dino, I said, let's go. Let's go. Ephraim said, hey, Nikki.Star fam. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday indeed. Hey, Ramel. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Alana Nicole, thank you for being here. Hey, Neglected, thank you for being here. What's up, Cyber Diva? How are you? Hey, Yasmin, thank you for being in the building. Mama Star said, hi, Star family. Mama Star is here for the review. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Love you all. Love you too, Mama. Hey, Niche. Niche said 2 nights in a row, staying up late, being sick. I love this. I love this new girl of women. They can bring it. They have conflict, and some of them can still move it. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. The Speckled said, I like this so far, but they won't be known for their fashions. Absolutely not. We just got to give it to New York. Sometimes Beverly Hills, but we got to give it to New York, because that, what was that dress Liz was wearing? I really feel like Rhode Island is Ross Fashions, right? But because they're on a TV show, they're trying to step up the game, but they just don't have it in them. They just don't have it in them. Yasmin said, I see these friendships are already about to crumble. Yeah. I feel like at the end of the season, I don't think that any of them will be friends. Unfortunately. KG said, I can't imagine coming back and being more interesting than a similar city with new personalities. Exactly. Miranda said, yeah, Ashley is cute. I think she might be a little postpartum and being hard on herself. I'm okay with her storyline saying the same just for the cuteness. I agree. Yasmin said, Jersey has given us all they can give. They need new ladies. I agree. Yes. Is my mic on? I've been saying New Orleans or Chicago. I sometimes throw in Philly, but I know that, I know. But the way they're gentrifying in Philly, they might. Let me tell you something. Love's more in Philly. They better not play with me. Romel said no, because they're going to cast people not black or not many black women. Chicago needs to be a full black cast. I agree with that as well. Oh, I heard about it. I thought that was Mob Wives, though. More Various, More Beautiful said they take Chicago, but it was show. No? I thought that was Mob Wives. Yeah, Miranda Liz is going to be fun. She's going to be, I think she's really, really going to bring it. Yes, Ramel said, yes, I said that too. Liz is going to be the grand dame of the show. Yep. Ramel said also, Jo-Ellen is Teresa, and she's going to be Andy's favorite watch. Teresa, y'all think Jo-Ellen is that bad? My hair is getting bigger and bigger by the day. Andre said, Kelsey cannot have both ways. It seems like she's getting it, though. It seems like she's getting what she wants. Yasmin said, Kelsey is not smart, because why haven't you been stacking your money 10 years? Baby, I would have had $1 billion. 10 years and you don't got nothing. No business, no heir, nothing. And I can understand not having an heir, because who wants responsibilities? I mean, it could be attached to money, but my God, today, it's going to be a lot of work. So I get that, but you don't have no business that he just put in your name and funded? Like, you just gave him sugar and that's it? Deborah said, Kelsey's relationship is so dark-sided. At least she seems to be getting her via her second boyfriend. Hopefully she's regularly putting money away. I hope so too. Alana said, I can tell Kelsey isn't happy. Yikes. 10 years. Why would you give your 20s to that old man? My God, today. My God, today. Oh, yeah. Yasmin said, I hate to say it, but I think Kelsey knows she's about to age out for her rich boyfriend. That could probably be it, too. That's why she's so stuck on being 30. Hey, Exposed Sparks. How are you? Thank you for being here. I'm so sorry that you guys are having video and audio issues. I hope it's fixed now. Mom, is it okay for you?
Let's see. Nope.
Oh my gosh. Go out and come back in. Oh God. Let me know, guys. Give me a thumbs up if everything is okay. I'm so sorry. Miranda said Kelsey is silly. She had 2 years now that she could have been studying Bill Belichick's girl getting herself set up. She seems to not know how to move forward without him. Yeah. You got to be a hoe with a plan. You can't just hoe and not have a plan. That's ridiculous. It's not smart. It's not smart. Zora said they already put 2 and 2 together. I saw his pic before I saw the show. Still haven't seen it. Just going to watch your reviews. Let me see if I could find it. Oh, that's his name? Oh, he's actually not unattractive. Oh, okay, he's a little cockeyed. But okay. Wait, I'm going to Mom, how am I? Do I look? Can you see me? Am I having any issues? Oh my God, am I still lagging? Oh my God, the whole thing? The whole thing has been lagging and blurry? Oh, StreamYard got to give me my money back. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. I'm going to come out and come back in. And maybe that'll change. Hold on. Give me a minute. Thumbs up if this is better. We'll wait. It's not better. It's not better, is it?
Yeah, it is. You keep on it.
I can't believe it. I'm fine on my end.
And that's the first.
Right? This sucks.
Now it's okay.
No, it's not.
A little bit, but we can't hear you fine. Yeah, jinky.
Thumbs up if this is better.
I can see you.
It's not better.
Yeah, look at you. It's okay, Nikki. We've been in there since having the time and killing it.
But I'm lagging. I hate that I'm lagging.
Still lagging.
Ah!
Well, what you mean you coming out and coming in?
I thought if I refreshed.
What you mean? I see you. Look at you.
But I'm frozen, Mama.
No, you're not.
I'm frozen. I'm looking at me. I'm frozen.
Well, what is this?
No, it's fine. It's StreamYard. Crap.
Powerville girl said, audio version, sweetie. We cast it as an audio version.
Oh yeah, they said they can hear me fine, but the audio,
Is this the Wi-Fi?
So what I'll do is let me see, because you guys said the audio is fine. I want to count your days. Okay.
Well, Star Family, while we're waiting, can we like the video?
Like the video. No.
What?
I'm still freaking lagging. Okay, I don't know what to do. So sorry. Just thumbs up if this is better. This is probably what we're going to have to do, because the video was a mess and I'm so sorry. So thumbs up if you can hear me. If you can, we're going to do this. If not, we're going to try again another time. So just let me know.
Star Family, can you hear? Alana Nicole.
Okay. That's what we're going to have to do for now. I hate this, but this is what we got to do. Sorry. Don't worry. I'm going to get StreamYard together. Hopefully this is all fixed. Hopefully I can still show pictures. So let me see if I can share my screen.
Keep talking, mamas.
Yeah, Mom. All right.
You mad at StreamYard.
All righty. So here is the article. Kelsey Swanson's rumored boyfriend, John Caprio, has reacted to being identified as a potential mystery man. And this is him. This is the rich guy. Girl, why would you want to get a baby? Y'all do not care about genes. Following Kelsey's debut on her first season of The Real Housewives of Rhode Island last week, John, son of late Judge Frank Caprio, was named as Kelsey's secret boyfriend. Days later, he offered a statement in regard to their supposed relationship as his family's law firm, Caprio Law, posted its reaction via telling a message on Instagram page that included his daughter, attorney Sophia Caprio Santilli. On Instagram, Sophia was seen in a video shared by the law firm on April 5th, which featured the Real Housewives theme song in the background. And the caption read, "No comment, just counsel." Well, y'all seem to be eating it up. Also included in the clip was a message that said, "Breakups are hard, but the reality is talking through your options doesn't have to be. Contact us for a consultation." So they seem to be eating this up. Following the sharing of the snippet, Kelsey posted a response to the comment section featuring a series of emojis, including laughing while crying and hand-raised emojis and a red heart emoji. Oh, they're all in on this. John also spoke to Providence Journal on April 6th when they reached out for a statement telling the outlet, "I respectfully have no comment, but I'm not comfortable answering any questions." In addition to John speaking to the Providence Journal, his daughter spoke out as well, confirmed it was her in the Instagram clip and adding, "I have no comment about that. I'm going to let Kelsey tell her story and let the season unfold." Even John's ex-wife, Catherine Caprio, addressed the speculation. "We want nothing to do with the Real Housewives baloney," she declared. Reality Blurb also did some digging and found that the popular and legendary Judge Frank Caprio shared a family photo back in 2017 in which he tagged Kelsey. John also appears in the picture. Oh. Had a great Sunday with some family and friends. As Real Housewives of Rhode Island fans may have seen, Kelsey was seen on an episode of Watch What Happens Live last week where she confirmed her boyfriend was supportive of her role on the show and admitted that he was a big fan of the Real Housewives franchise. He's the biggest Housewife fan. He's a reality TV junkie hardcore. He knows every season. He knows what season Erica Jane's husband, Thomas Girardi, went to jail. He knows everything and he loves it. Very supportive, she shared on the April 2nd episode. Kelsey has also made headlines for her supposed past as an escort, which she denied in a comment days ago. "I've never been an escort. Pages were completely made up 10 years ago. State police were involved," she explained in a response. Okay. So it seems like this man is really into it. Like they seem to want to be a part of the reality of the Real Housewives franchise. Maybe he's not showing his pictures, his face, or being a part of the show because of the law firm, but he seems to be into it. He seems to be into it. Oh, I said seems to, not Siri. Bye, Siri. Thank you. He seems to be into it. Also, Steph said, "If I was Liz, I would have jumped Rula over that comment. It was mean, it was nasty, and it meant to cut and hurt her, and it did. And I think Rula does not know that she did more damage than she thinks she actually did. Liz is good on her after that comment." Deborah said, "It's a little jarring how open the woman, Rula and Rosie, are about barely being attracted to their partners." Here's the thing. I'm just glad to be honest about it because no shade, the husbands aren't lookers. You could tell it's very clear that a lot of these women marry these men for money. Yasmin said, "Oh, well, she needs to go on and leave him then. She can get kids. She can get the kids and a new dad." Two for Life said, "Liz was pissed at that comment and I would have been too. Rula was low down for that." Sure was. Miranda said, "Immediately after that scene, Rula going to talk about how they connected over the traditional family values. I guess those values allow your husband to be community paid." Woo! All right, child. Miranda also said Rulala is in 10 years will be screaming at strangers in Whole Foods because her life is miserable. Yep. Two is for Life said, I think Rulala is a villain here so far. Her and her husband calling Jo-Ellen's job is disgusting. You mad at Jo-Ellen and not the man that cheated on you and is still cheating on you? Yasmin said, I think she'll get a divorce as the housewives tend to do when they get on the show. Well, she's going to have to do a lot of groveling because she betrayed a lot of these women for that man. Miranda also said, I immediately thought, what are you talking about? Liz has 3 daughters that she raised for whatever reason. For whatever reason, because something was, going on with the mom. And she didn't mention it, but there's a reason why they raised them kids. And she said it. She was just like, when I got with him, I didn't think he was going to be a full-time mom, but I love them girls. Miranda said she needs a divorce because her husband is already single. He's so single, he was posted up on Instagram with that lady. That's how single he is. Yasmin said Liz definitely has kids because just birthing them does not make you a mother. Talk about it. Two is for Life said, I don't think Kelsey understands what polyamorous is. I think polygamy is marriage and polyamorous is dating. Kelsey, I don't think she's being very forthcoming about her relationship because I think it's only so much that she can talk about. Polyam Girl said, woohoo, I'm done working now. Let's get into it. Thank you for being here. Sorry, there's some issue with my camera, but don't worry. I'm going to have it fixed. Miranda said, oop, did we just figure out why the news girl is mad? Child, who knows? Hey, Mama Star. Mama Star said, hey, Star family, get those likes up for our girl, NikkiStar, please. I'm so embarrassed about my video. Miranda said accountability is apparently being mean to these ladies, apparently, child. Paula said, all I see is Kelsey and Rulala and Camille Grimmer plan. Well, see, with Kelsey, now I'm just like, this setup might be something that she's probably going to stay in because it seems like the family really loves the fact that they're attached to this show. So she might be in this for a minute. Kat D said, if they're going to cheat on each other, just be open. They seem to be into unconventional relationships already out there. Well, they said on the show that Rhode Island is a big swingers town. I had no idea. I said, who knew about them being swingers? I thought it was Utah. So Steph said, they said Liz is running dope and Liz is helping front the money. With Dino, you know what?
What? That's probably they so friends.
Girl.
That's probably why they are friends.
Now, why is that making sense?
Okay.
Why is that making sense?
These two come together.
Child.
And that's why the world don't have no problem with them. The baby mama.
Shayana love a criminal.
Okay.
Kimberly said, like the live and support our favorite media mogul. Thank you. Kay Pratt said, yes, the video is pretty choppy for me too. I'm just listening. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get it fixed. Two is for Life said, we told you, Nikki, this show is messy. LOL. Andy, the network 8. I'm going to give them their flowers because I didn't think that Rhode Island was going to bring it. But they did. They did. Oh, so said, check your DMs for more tea on Dino. I will.
Mm-hmm. He picked up right where Aaron left off.
I'm checking. Yes, I want to open it. TikTok do too much. Just let me open a freaking TikTok. My God, today. I'm trying to let me get some more comments while this thing is trying to open. Well, listen, apparently he is 39. They played in college football together. So Steph said, I think you should probably complain on StreamYard. They definitely played. Oh, I am. Because I just upgraded. This should not be happening with an upgrade. Paul said, guess it's cool when they do multiple child. But here's the thing. It seems like his family really loves you. You know what? Rhode Island is very messy. They are very, very messy. The family is very supportive of her. I wonder if they're still together.
They probably are. She's having kids.
Because now I'm understanding what Liz's unconventional relationship with Dino is.
Okay.
So I'm trying to open it. For some reason, it will not let me open it.
Well, tell us what it is.
No, I'm just going to look for Jordy Cray on TikTok. Because she sent me something from Jordy Cray.
Okay.
And it's probably going to be recent. So I'm just going to look at it on my own.
And we want to talk about Trick Daddy too.
Oh, it's not coming up because I blocked Jordy. It's not coming up because I blocked him. What did I block him for? What did I block Jordy for? I'll unblock just for this Dino team. I blocked him for something. I don't just block for no reason. Simone, why do you think I blocked Jordy?
How would you describe this new?
I blocked Jordy for some
This
reason.
show is like an NFL, and I just found out more tea. Last year, Rula's husband Brian was arrested after allegedly placing a tracker on her car.
Jesus.
Jordy gave it a punch. Yeah,
It appears they left out some key details during last night's Real Taylor Frankie Paul has announced. So Jesse and Marcia, I know I'm about it. So,
All right, I'm gonna download it.
They left out some.
And hold on. I'm gonna download it so we all can watch it together. Oh, he don't let you download his stuff. You know what? This is probably why I blocked you. Anyway, I'll play it. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Left out some key details during last night's Real Housewives of Rhode Island episode. At the winery, Liz was asked about her relationship with a guy named Dino. Liz said he's like a little brother. They have an unconventional friendship that a lot of people don't understand, but they did not have an affair. One of the other women brought up how much Dino and Liz were on the phone together, and now we have a little bit more information about that. GoLocalProv.com dug up police documents relating to the state's prosecution against Dino. It's been alleged, according to a Rhode Island State Police affidavit, that Liz is fronting money to Dino for these large-scale cocaine shipments. Because I'll say that Liz is subsequently compensated for the profits of this cocaine operation by Dino and his associates.
You know
According
what?
to state police documents, an analysis of the records between June 27 through July 26, 2020, indicated that Dino's phone was used more than 3,478 times. Specifically, that phone was used in communication with a number traced back to Jerry McGraw, but believed to be used by Liz McGraw, accounting to 410 calls, 7 texts, 417 total during this period. Oh, wait, there's more, and I'm not going to read all this, but you can if you want to pause it. As far as I know, this is still an ongoing open case. I haven't seen any new updates. And these are allegations at the end of the day, but I suspect that this is not the last time that we will be hearing about this. Also, side note, Dino had a child with Aaron Hernandez's ex, Cheyenne Jenkins. But she has made it very clear tonight that she is aware of what's going on and she wants no parts of this. Oh my. It apparently left out some key details.
Hold on, I'm gonna read it. She love a thug. She love a thug. Oh, she is a ride or die child. So I'm gonna read a bit of Cheyenne's statement. She says, public service announcement, I'm not interested in knowing what the father of my child chooses to involve himself in. I've lived it, survived it, and leveled up from it. What he entertains is no longer my burden. What, girl? What is going on? Oh, this show is ghetto.
I know, I am so overwhelmed right now. what do you think?
Okay, we got some more. We
right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna unblock Jordy because I don't remember why I blocked him. And normally I remember why I block people, but I don't remember why I block him. So I'm gonna unblock him. But if he steps out again, I'm gonna block him again. But this is some more Rhode Island stuff.
Overwhelmed right now. Real Housewives of Rhode Island just premiered, and it is absolutely incredible. But I wanted to understand the lore behind Ashley I because I'm not a Bachelor Nation girly. All I know is that her husband is fucking hot, and I needed more of that. The only problem is, where do I start? So I immediately looked up how they met, and it was Bachelor in Paradise Season 2. I'm about halfway through the season, and I'm talking about this on Threads as I'm watching. And one of the things I said was, why is she crying every 5 minutes? And people said, for me to really understand and love her, I have to start at the beginning. But then I had to look up what season she was on. And again, I don't know much about Bachelor Nation, but I know that he killed someone. It was an accident, but yeah, I think that happened after The Bachelor. And I have people telling me that I have to watch The Bachelor first, then Bachelor Winter Games, and then Bachelor in Paradise Seasons 2, 3, and 5. How many fucking shows is she on? Well, I guess you know what I'm doing for probably the next 2 weeks because I need to know more about this diva. I am so. What do you think, Seth?
All right, let me see if he has any more Rhode Island.
What
What did I block him?
It appears they left out some key details for
Jordy gave it.
The show is lightning in a bottle, and I just found out more tea.
Oh, we got more tea. We got more Rhode Island tea. We got more Rhode Island tea. Hold on.
This show is lightning in a bottle, and I just found out more tea. Late last year, Rula's husband, Brian, was arrested after allegedly placing a tracker on her car. In October of last year, Rula drove to the state police barracks and said that there was a tracking device in her car. While she was there, she stated that Brian had admitted to previously tracking her location without her consent in 2024 into early 2025. Rula also told police that Brian had placed black objects that he claimed would improve the Wi-Fi, but later turned out to be audio and video recording devices. When Rula discovered all this in October, she got a call from a professional psychic who she and Brian had both been seeing. And the psychic told her that when she was talking to Brian at some point, Rula's exact location came up in conversation, so she wanted to let Rula know that. According to the police report, Brian had sent Rula text messages that read, "Baby, don't do this. Think of our kids and everything. This will be a big deal on the news. I'll lose my license. I won't be able to pay you anything." When the police searched her car, they discovered a black device in her tire kit bag. Brian was later arrested in their home and charged with placing an electronic device on her car without consent. Brian had pled not guilty, and in December, the entire case was dropped because Rula did not want to move forward with the charges. This is very interesting considering that Brian is the one that cheated on Rula. So why would he put a tracking device in her car? This is an unfortunate situation all around, but especially for us because filming had already wrapped, so we're not going to see any of this. But I think that this will come up at the reunion.
And it's going to come up at the reunion because she's going to get a divorce. At this point, it's just getting violent. She's going to get out of that. She's going to get out of that marriage. My God, today. Be Wise said, "Hi, Nikki. Is there something wrong with your picture? Yes, it is." Oh, the audio is bad too? Oh my God. Let me know if the audio is bad too. If the audio is bad, y'all, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. 2 is for Life said, "I don't know if you talked about it, but Alicia's confessionals crack me up. Why she randomly dropped it? She ran a lady up. That's her name, Alicia. Ran a lady over and just keeps talking like it's not." I said, keep that lady off the freeway, please. Please. Oh, they found the girlfriend too? Oh, let me see if I can find the girlfriend. Let me know if the audio is bad to y'all. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I can't find it. Hopefully we'll see the other boyfriend on the show. But let me know if y'all Let me know if y'all have the pictures of the girlfriend. Oh, that's your feature. Well, listen, there was a reason I blocked that boy. There was a reason. WNC said, if we're speculating folks' lifestyle are being held up by opium, then I will tune in. Throw in mafia connections, and we may have our New Jersey S franchise. Because listen, if there was dealing cocaine, we might see Liz get arrested on TV. Oh my gosh, this is so ghetto. This is so ghetto. Yeah. And oh my gosh. She's friends with Kelsey, whose boyfriend is a big time lawyer and his father is a big time judge. You dealing cocaine with these connections? Child, they might be her clientele.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Who knew Rhode Island had it going on like this?
They hide in the
WNC said, yo, we are 2 episodes in and the Real Housewives of Rhode already got a RICO case coming their way. This is too much. We used to have to wait at least 5 seasons for mess like this. I'll be tuning in with a notepad and pen. Here is my thing. Liz, why would you come on this show if you dealing cocaine? That's crazy. That is crazy. Joe said, not Ruhala's husband being Colton. Oh, this is too much. Give me season 3. I'm ready. We got to bring Shayana on. Sim said, I thought Ruhala made more than her hubby. That's why she didn't. Oh, that's why she didn't divorce him. Well, girl, at least separate or something. Separate or something. Joe said in 3 seasons, we're going to find out that they were using Ashley's coffee shop to traffic.
Okay.
Oh, this is too ghetto. Rhode Island, I cannot believe you are bringing it like this. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry I doubted you. We got cocaine dealing. We got two boyfriends, kept woman. We got the law firm getting involved with the show. We got a lot going on. Oh, they are messy. Yes, we said I'm at a loss for words. Miranda said, I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, I will say this is giving old school Housewives. We might see Liz get locked up, y'all. This is crazy. Why would you do this? If I'm dealing cocaine, I would not do this show. Oh, Lord. What if we see her get locked up at her weed business? You know the feds be watching these housewife shows.
Yes, they do.
And it seems like Dino is going to be on this show because I feel like I saw him in the trailer. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. WNC say, yo, let's be real. Real Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac would never get this low down in the gutter. Thank God. White franchise has been doing the most heinous of crimes. My God. Oh my goodness. That explains the unconventional relationship. So Seth said this show has me gagging, cackling the whole time. Yasmin said maybe she got out the business. Hopefully. Miranda said I'm sad. Hopefully she got out the business, child. This is dangerous. I would never, even if that was my past, I wouldn't get on the show. If you haven't served
yourself.
Yes, if you haven't served time for that, I don't know what the statute of limitations is on dealing crack or coke, but I wouldn't go on the show if I had dealt it. At least in the last 20 years. Oh my God, they be kicking. Oh my God, these people are crazy. So Steph said Kelsey's other man is going to be on the next episode. Oh my God, come on. Okay, Rhode Island, you got me. I'll be tuning in. And now I'm going to tune out because I don't like you guys not seeing me. I actually hate it. I want you guys to see the reactions. Miranda said unconventional as in we drive a boat to Colombia to get, oh my God. What if we find out she's trafficking on them freaking boats? Cocaine! Oh, Lord. Oh my God. What if we find out she's trafficking on them damn boats? This is a mess.
This is a mess. Boats to somewhere?
She got a bunch of boats.
Oh, honey,
maybe
that's
why she's in Rhode Island.
Oh, she's definitely
girl. BY said the feds do watch. Remember Salt Lake City? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We watched Jenga. What? Season 2? That might be what's going to happen to Homegirl. WNC said, NikkiStar, this is your voice acting practice. You're doing well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yeah, she did. She took a boat to lunch with Kelsey.
Okay, she's doing these boats too much for me.
This is insane, y'all. This is insane.
I'm tuned in. I'm always sold out.
Oh, my God. Okay. This is crazy. This is crazy. Why? If you're dealing, and here's the thing, remember, early in this episode, I said I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but Dino looked violent, like a criminal. Not me being right. Not me being right. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look him up.
She's attracted to thugs. She's attracted to thugs.
She gotta be.
Because you can't get one right after another, honey.
Because he was, if you're friends with Aaron Hernandez, they all had a little ring. Mm-hmm. They all had a little criminal ring.
And they all knew her. I mean, girl. I thought after Aaron, you went into hiding.
Let me see. He got a little.
Because she got money.
Yeah, Aaron asked him his everything.
He got everything. She ain't big, you know what I mean? She ain't hurt for money. You left her everything, honey. Her daughter.
Oh my God. This is from. Oh my God. This is all alleged, y'all. This is all alleged.
What?
This is all what I'm looking at right now. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. This is from Reality T. Where did she say? Oh, this is no. You know what? I want to get it from the source. Go Local is a local Rhode Island news source. This is what that boy I blocked. This is what he was talking about. New documents submitted to the court cite an affidavit by the lead investigator in the Guillemette case, Rhode Island State Police Detective Matthew Lynch, who during the course of development of this case utilized 5 sources that are only identified as numbers in court documents. Source 5, Lynch says that Guillemette within the last 6 months of possessions of large quantities of cocaine. He suspects that Elizabeth McGraw is supplying the money. also referred to as fronting to Dino for these large-scale cocaine shipments.
Okay.
He advised Liz it's advised that Liz is subsequently compensated from the profits of this cocaine operation by Guillemette and his associates. It strongly believe. Source 5 reported your affidavit that he suspects Liz McGraw for supplying the money and also referred to as fronting to Dino Guillemette for these large-scale cocaine shipments. Source 5 admitted that Elizabeth McGraw is substantially compensated from the profits of this cocaine and associates. According to court-approved search warrants on Guillemette's phone during this period of the investigation, found that there were hundreds of calls between Guillemette and Liz each month. As an example, according to the state police documents, an analysis of the records between June 27, 2022 and July 26, June 27, 2020 and July 26, 2020 indicated target telephone Guillemette was used approximately 3,478 times. Specifically, Guillemette had contact with a cellular telephone number subscribed to Gerald McGraw, but believed used by Elizabeth McGraw, amounting to 410 voice calls and 7 texts, 417 total during that period. A portion of the proceeds from the sale of cocaine by Guillemette, I don't know how to say his name, or I'm just going to say Dino, are directly paid to Liz. Oh my gosh. During the months of August and September 2021, along with detectives O'Neill and Tyler, they were contacted by a previously reliable confidential source, hereinafter referred to as Source 5, also in a masculine gender, to protect his or her identity. Source 5 had provided information and members of the intelligence unit that has resulted in the successful arrest of an individual in possession of large quantities of illegal. Why would you come on here? You are dealing cocaine. Oh, Liz, I can't see Liz get locked up, y'all.
But why would she do that?
Oh, she's the funnest person on the show. Why would you come on this show if you're gonna have the cocaine charges? Oh, me too. I'm tuned in now, Be Wise. I'm tuned in. Joe, shut up. Were people doing coke in your bathroom? You know what? They need to say that at the reunion. Oh my God. If we have another person on a Housewives show getting locked up, at some point, we're going to have to admit that Andy is snitching to the feds.
Yeah.
At some point. This is crazy. Two I said, white mess don't get no better than it. Oh my God. So I love white mess. WNC said, is this another golden age of Housewives? I think so. I was entertained by Salt Lake City. First episode of ATL was simple and nice. Now, Rhode Island is giving us Fed level scandals. Bravo working at full cylinders, but they moving. Oh my goodness. What is Jersey going to give?
Okay, Jersey got to come with something better.
Teresa got to put somebody in the hair, child. Miranda said, I guess Liz was hot on supply on the show, just not the green variety. Thank you. I'm thinking that she's on weed. She on cocaine.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, So Steph said she sent me pics of the Miami girlfriend. Hold on. Oh, she looks just like her. She looks just like her. I can't believe this funny looking man got the. You know what? Y'all got to stop allowing these men to have access to you. Y'all too pretty. And I'm so glad that Kelsey is not going to have that man's baby. No shade. He's funny looking. No shade. No shade. Y'all not concerned about genes. You gotta think about how that baby gonna look. My God, today. All right, let me bring up. This is the this is the other girlfriend, Kelsey's sister wife. They look just alike. They look just alike. My God, today, as soon as the freaking loads. But you know what? StreamYard did send me a message and saying they were having a problem connecting to YouTube. But it was yesterday. I didn't have any issues. So it was it's not, they giving me my money back for the month. I know. That's, I might have to do my lives like this for the rest of the week, and I don't want to do that. That's going to suck. That's going to suck. Why isn't this loading? My God. If it don't load this way, I'm going to do it another way. It's not loading. It's not loading. I cannot believe this woman is dealing cocaine. My God, today. Picture load? There was an issue. Oh my God.
She's not
okay.
dealing the cocaine.
I can't load it, y'all, for some reason. Let me. Oh, it loaded. It loaded. It took forever. Is it not? Isn't that showing? Oh, there she is. That's the new girl. That's the girlfriend. They look just alike. They look just alike.
She look like
I hate that he is able to get these baddies. I hate that he's able to get these baddies.
She look like the girl off of Love Island. What's her name?
There is nobody on Love Island that look like this.
The crazy girl that killed herself.
Oh, Huda. I don't see Huda. Steph. So I didn't like Liz, but she'll be going to prison. I like her too. But baby, they don't play about that cocaine dealing. You'll be better off slinging some weed. Cocaine? Mm-mm. Oh, Boogie says. Party child. My patience is wearing thin. Oh my God. Let me take this lady down. Don't tell me I'm lagging again. Can you hear me, Mom? Am I lagging?
No. What you mean?
Can you hear me? Are you listening to me or you just watching me?
I can hear you. You're right here.
Oh, no, I'm talking about anything. Like I can't click on comments.
She's still looking.
Yeah, I'm trying to take her picture down. I can't take it down.
Take that damn picture.
I can't. Lord, it kicked me out and I'm back. Let Let me see if you see me, Mom. Let me try to get this lady's picture off. Can I delete this picture? Yes.
Oh, you're back.
But you can see me, I'm still lagging.
Yeah, the pictures be in front of
Child, I don't know why this picture is still up. But anyway, Star fam, I'm having like Retrieve Your Item keeps on kicking me out. And I don't know why. So I'm gonna go figure this out, and it will be handled by tomorrow, and I will get my money back. But thank you all so much for joining me. Sorry for the issues. This won't happen again. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry you got to end with this lady. Oh, God. Love you guys. Bye. This is so ghetto.